Leo, I have to ask you something.
Sure, what is it?
Have you ever walked into a coffee shop and completely panicked?
Oh, wow, yes. That's exactly what happened to me.
Tell me everything.
Okay, so I was in London. My first week there, I walked into this busy coffee shop near the tube station.
Busy is already stressful.
So stressful. There was a long line, everyone knew exactly what they wanted, and then it was my turn.
And?
The barista looked at me and said, "What can I get for you?" And my brain just stopped.
Stopped completely?
I said, "1 coffee, please." And she said, "What size? What milk? Hot or iced?" And I just stared at her.
I've been there.
She was very patient, but I felt so embarrassed.
That moment, it happens to so many learners, and it doesn't have to.
That's why we're here today, right?
Exactly. Welcome, everyone. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Leo, and today we're talking about something very practical.
How to order coffee in English, confidently, and everything around it.
If coffee shops make you nervous, this episode is for you.
Stay with us. It's going to be useful and fun. Okay, Leo, let's start at the beginning. Why does ordering coffee feel so hard?
I think it's because there are so many questions, one after another.
Exactly. It's not one simple exchange. It's a small conversation with steps.
And if you don't know the steps, you freeze.
Right. Think of it like a script. A very short one, but you need to know the lines.
A script, so I can learn it?
You can absolutely learn it. And once you do, it feels automatic.
Like riding a bike, uncomfortable at first, then natural.
Perfect image. So let's walk through the script together.
Okay, where does it start?
It starts before you even reach the counter. You look at the menu.
But the menu is full of words I don't know.
It is. Let's break the most common ones down. What's the first thing you notice on a coffee menu?
Sizes, usually small, medium, and large, but some shops use other words.
Right. Some shops use tall, grande, and venti, especially one very famous chain.
Grande, that sounds Italian.
It is Italian. It means big. But in that chain, it's actually the medium size.
That's confusing.
Very confusing, but now you know. When in doubt, just say small, medium, or large. Any barista will understand.
That's a relief.
The second big thing on the menu, the type of coffee. Espresso, latte, cappuccino, flat white, Americano.
Those all sound Italian too.
Many of them are. Coffee culture came from Italy.
Do I need to know all of them?
Not right away. Just start with 2 or 3 you like, then add more over time.
What's the difference between a latte and a cappuccino?
Good question. A latte has more milk. It's creamier and milder.
And a cappuccino?
A cappuccino has more foam on top. It's stronger in flavor.
And a flat white?
A flat white is similar to a latte, but smaller, and the espresso flavor is stronger.
So if I want something strong, flat white or cappuccino.
Yes, if you want something mild and creamy, latte.
This is like learning a small language inside English.
That's exactly what it is. Coffee vocabulary is its own little world.
But once I know it, I can use it anywhere.
Any English-speaking country, any cafe, the vocabulary is the same.
That makes sense. Don't try to learn everything at once.
Exactly. Start small. Even one confident order is a huge step.
Okay, so what about when the barista asks questions?
This is the part where people get nervous. The questions come quickly.
What kinds of questions?
The most common ones are what size, what milk, hot or iced, any sugar, for here or to go.
There are 5 possible questions?
Sometimes all 5, sometimes just 2 or 3. It depends on the shop.
So I need to have my answers ready.
Yes, think about it before you get to the counter. Have your answers in your head.
Like preparing for a small interview.
Yes, a very delicious interview.
What about the milk question? There are so many options now.
So many. Whole milk, skimmed milk, oat milk, almond milk, soy milk.
And I have to say all that in English?
You just have to say the one you want. For example, oat milk, please. That's enough.
Oh, I don't need a full sentence?
You really don't. Short answers work perfectly in coffee shops. Staff are busy, clear and short is good.
That's actually reassuring.
Have you ever felt like you had to speak in perfect long sentences in English?
All the time. I thought short answers seemed rude.
That's a really common fear, but in this context, short is polite. It's efficient. It respects everyone's time.
Efficient. That means fast and practical?
Yes, efficient means you get things done without waste. Time, energy, words.
So, at a coffee shop, efficient English is good English.
Exactly right.
Can we do a practice order, like a real one?
Yes, let's do it. Pretend I'm the barista. I'll ask and you answer.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi there, what can I get for you?
Can I have a latte, please?
Perfect start. What size?
Medium, please.
Great. What milk would you like?
Oat milk, please.
Hot or iced?
Hot, please.
Name for the order?
Leo.
That was excellent, Leo.
Really? It felt okay.
It was completely natural. Short, clear, polite. That's the goal.
But I said, can I have? Is that right?
Can I have is perfect. Very natural. You can also say, I'd like, or just one latte, please.
I'd like. That sounds more formal.
A little, but both are completely correct. Use whichever feels comfortable.
What if they ask about extras, like syrups or toppings?
Great question. They might say, would you like vanilla syrup? Or any extras today?
And I just say yes or no?
Yes. Yes, please, or no, thank you. Short and clear.
What if I don't know what they're offering?
Just say, what is that? And they'll explain. No problem at all.
So I'm allowed to ask questions back?
Always. It's a conversation, not a test.
I always thought I had to just accept whatever they said and nod and smile.
The smile and nod. Every English learner has done this.
And then you get something you didn't expect.
Much better to ask. One question saves a lot of confusion.
What if I make a mistake mid-order?
Just say sorry and correct yourself. Baristas hear this all day. They don't mind.
Nobody judges you for a small mistake.
Nobody. And if you don't understand a question, just say, sorry, could you repeat that? They will.
That phrase is really useful.
It works in every situation, not just coffee shops. Keep it in your pocket.
Keep it in my pocket, like something I always have ready?
Exactly. A phrase you can use anytime. Sorry, could you repeat that? Is always in your pocket.
What about paying? That's another moment that makes me nervous.
It's simple, though. Usually the machine does the work.
But sometimes they tell me the price verbally.
Right. If you don't catch the number, don't panic. Just say, sorry, how much was that?
How much was that? Simple.
Always simple. And if you pay by card, just tap or insert. You usually don't need to say anything.
And if they give you change?
You can say thank you. That's all that's needed.
What about when they call your name? Sometimes I don't hear it.
Just watch for your drink at the counter. But if you're unsure, you can say, excuse me, is this one mine?
Excuse me, is this one mine? That's easy.
And they'll check for you. Nobody minds.
I think the staff is more helpful than I imagined.
Much more. They deal with nervous customers every single day. They're used to it.
I thought I was the only one who panicked.
You were definitely not the only one. I've seen confident-looking people freeze at the counter.
Really?
Really, the panic doesn't show as much as you think it does.
That's actually comforting.
I think I've been overcomplicating this. Most learners do. They imagine a very complicated conversation, but it's actually a short sequence of simple exchanges.
A sequence, like steps in order.
Yes, a sequence is a series of things in a fixed order. Coffee ordering has a clear sequence: greet, order, answer questions, pay, say thank you.
When you say it like that, it sounds manageable.
It is completely manageable. Have you ever felt nervous about something and then done it and thought, that was fine?
Yes, many times.
Coffee ordering will feel exactly like that. The first time is hardest. After that, it becomes routine.
Routine, something you do regularly without thinking.
Right. Your morning coffee order will become routine very quickly. All right, let's do our listener practice moment.
I'm ready, and everyone at home, try this with us.
Here is your practice sentence for today. Could I have a medium latte with oat milk, please?
Okay. Could I have a medium latte with oat milk, please?
Perfect.
Wait, should I say please at the end or at the beginning?
At the end is most natural, but please anywhere in the sentence is fine.
What if I say, can I get a medium latte with oat milk? Is that okay?
That's completely natural too. Can I get and could I have both work perfectly.
So there are different ways to say it.
Always. English gives you options. Choose what feels comfortable.
Now everyone at home say this sentence out loud right now.
Could I have a medium latte with oat milk, please?
Say it slowly, then faster, then as naturally as you can.
Or write your own version in the comments. Tell us your usual coffee order in English.
We'd love to see what you'd order.
Let's do our word tour. 5 words from today.
Ready. Let's go.
First word, barista.
Barista. That's the person who makes the coffee?
Yes, a barista is a trained person who makes and serves coffee drinks. Example, the barista made my latte perfectly.
Got it. I used to call them just the coffee person.
Barista is more natural in English. Second word, efficient.
Efficient. That means fast and practical, right?
Yes, efficient means doing something well without wasting time or effort. Example, she gave an efficient answer, just 2 words.
Short is efficient. I like that.
Third word, sequence.
Sequence, like steps in order.
Exactly. A sequence is a series of events or steps that follow in order. Example, coffee ordering has a simple sequence. Order, answer, pay.
Easy.
Fourth word, routine.
Routine is something you do regularly, like every morning.
Yes, a routine is a regular pattern of behavior. Example, her morning routine includes 1 cup of coffee.
My routine needs more coffee in it.
Fifth word, panicked.
Panicked. That's what I did in the coffee shop.
Exactly. To panic means to feel sudden fear and lose control. Panicked is the past form. Example, she panicked when the barista asked 5 questions at once.
I panicked. But now I won't.
That's the whole point of today.
Sarah, I feel like this episode just removed a whole wall.
A whole wall?
Like, I had this wall in my head. Coffee shops are difficult. And now it's gone.
That's exactly the point. The difficulty isn't the English, it's the unknown. Once you know the steps, the fear disappears.
I'm going to practice my order before I go anywhere new.
That's the best thing you can do. 2 minutes of preparation makes a big difference.
And if I make a mistake, just say sorry and move on.
Nobody is counting your mistakes. They just want your order.
To everyone listening, you can do this. 1 coffee at a time.
That's a beautiful way to say it. 1 coffee at a time. 1 sentence at a time. 1 conversation at a time.
And every time you order successfully, remember that feeling.
That small moment of, I did it, it builds something real.
Confidence isn't something you have before you try. It comes after.
Exactly. You don't wait to feel confident. You act, and then confidence follows.
Like the coffee itself, it tastes better when you ordered it yourself.
I love that. Thank you, Leo. This was genuinely helpful. Thank you, everyone, for listening. This was a fun one.
If this episode helped you, please subscribe. We come back every week with a new conversation.
And next time you walk into a coffee shop, take a breath, remember your sequence, and order with confidence.
We'll be cheering for you. See you next week.